I do it like that. Hey, hey, we do it like that. Come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Huh? Huh? Don't be hiding or behind your cross. Uh-oh, don't stop. You gonna make a song like that? Don't hide behind my cross. Grind to the rise. How y'all doing out there? Huh? Three up, three down. Put it down, Sean. This video right here. Trigger warning. If. Trigger warning if. Only if you don't believe. There's two things you're gonna be able to watch this video. That's gonna be able to help you watch this video with clarity, understanding, and positiveness, and walk away with fruit. You already the fruit. I'm just polishing the fruit. Now, some of y'all be polishing y'all apple before y'all eat it. Yeah, people used to do that back in the day. No, it'd be already clean. You just polish it. You want it to be shiny, so you when you eat it, I don't know, see your face in the apple. We talking about belief. One of my beloveds this morning, I was listening to, she say, say a lot of things, but faith, belief. One of the tactics that many of us know that's going to always be used, if you don't know, even if you're young, the tactic that's going to be used peer pressure wise. Right? Peer pressure will follow you through your life when it comes to this. When it comes to, peer pressure will follow you, on a couple of components. But this one, on this realm right here for what we doing, establishing Most High name, signature, wherewithal back in the realm, right? So belief, faith is necessary, right? The more the prescription of more pressure, more pain, more drama, more confusion, which is, drama is everything wrapped in it, right? The more of that, and the more you see that, that's what the world doing today. Well, that's what the propaganda machine is doing today, right now. If you go on YouTube, that machine looking crazy. Why? Because you beloved, you beautiful ones, y'all, we changed it, and we made it have to step up. You know what I'm saying? Step up and bring more lies because our truth is overweighing the lie. It's not. Maybe not, because maybe it was like this. Truth was like this, right? Lies was like this, heavy and winning for the past, 10, 20 years, right? Probably longer than that, right? And then y'all come along, ones that encourage me, ones that believe in the Most High, ones that we might got called, you call God one name, I call God one name, and the others call God one name. We might practice a different traveling to God. How you get to God, how you talk to God, how you meditate, how you shoot, I do it like this, I do it through Buddhist, the Buddhism. How you do it? I do it through Christianity, I do it through cathedralism, I do it through, all that, Judaism and da-da-da. So different vehicles of reaching the Most High, right? Beautiful. Shows the variety of our Most High. We don't downplay the fact that you think Most High didn't know? Like, I'm gonna have a category, a catalog. Sean, stop. I'm gonna have a catalog. Most High feels good. Hey, how many humans I got down there? What they look like? Oh, I got the ones there. Oh, okay, yeah. They still practicing their little bit. Oh, okay, they still believe in me. Ain't going through that yet. The Muslims still believe in God. All right, I still got a Christian sect out there. All right, Jude. All right, we doing good. Oh, and then the numbers are climbing. Okay. Believe. And then the beauty of seeing that your belief starts with yourself. What I see and what I'm able to observe. Not all of you have the want to get on camera and talk about it. You can tell by your energy, like it's not you forced to do it, but you know it's a necessity because you're that individual that can also speak, voice hold weight. So it's more of a video of, me being my example and doing me. I'm able to pat myself on my back, to understand the weight of nature of what the world brought against, you know what I'm saying? Talked about, whatever, like you say, sticks and stones may hurt your bones, but words. I live in words. But the effect of the sticks and stones one is so correct. It's not like you hurt or anything. Like, no, you're disappointed. You know what I'm saying? You get disappointed. You get disappointed in. At one point you told me I would be shocked. And it's not, I'm shocked. I'm disappointed because I don't look at people that as others look at people, put on a pedestal, dig, woo, woo. If you ain't doing what you're supposed to do and you ain't, you know what I'm saying, like that, then. So what we've had to deal with, what many have had to deal with, the setbacks, the man-made objectives to stop you and things like that, are to deter you from the Most High, especially when you understand that before that, most of us input like 2-3 weeks ago, you got people right in front of you, the most beautiful angels, I told y'all, gonna sit right in front of you and tell you there ain't no God. Not understanding, I'm looking like, ooh, you a good looking dude. You just like Most High said. You just like Most High told us, wrote down scriptures like we was raised. Yeah. You gonna always know the devil. The highest ones, they gorgeous. Male and female. You can go and think what you want, because I ain't that guy. I love women. I'm just able to put my voice to what looks good and what is and I don't to tell a guy, hey, you look good, bro. You working out good. It don't bother me. Now the person might take it wrong. That's why I wouldn't, you gotta know who you talking to and stuff like that. But anyway, the way it go, it don't mean nothing to me because I just give a boost of confidence. But in that, able to look back. Because I'm more gorgeous. Now, some of y'all catch that. Evil, you don't, so I'm gonna have to explain it to you. You're gorgeous. On the outside. On the outside. But on the inside, you're empty. You're empty. And you couldn't see it through you. No, you can't see it through you. Can't see it on you. You're gorgeous. So on you, when you're looking at you, you got everything. You got everything. Everything in check. Everything. Ooh, ooh, hey. But the reality, what I noticed was, okay, you came and told me there's no God, there's this, got you, explaining your theory. And that should be it, because in your gorgeousness, I'm looking, your back centering, you're wealthy. You're wealthy. And you're gorgeous. On the outside, you're wealthy. On on the outside. On the inside, you're empty. You're poor. Why? Why would anybody who denounces Most High, God, energy, period, just denounces it, knowing fully well, then watch me for over a year or two? That's how I know you have, with your other cronies up there, elite. Sat back, plugged in with other folks to do your job. It didn't work. He didn't switch. He didn't change. He didn't lose faith. He still believes in the Most High. Therefore, pushed you to the forefront. Many of you. Because the pupils were coming back and saying, teacher, master, whatever they was calling you, God, this ain't working. You empty. You poor inside. See, beloved, that's why they try to make you empty and poor outside, so it can reflect what they are inside. You catching me, beloved? You with me now, right? I know you catch that. So therefore, you know the protocol when they come back. Oh, that didn't stop him from talking? That didn't stop him from believing in Most High? That didn't stop him from making... No. You ain't God. You gorgeous on the outside. You obtainable on the outside. But believe one thing, what we see, you ain't God. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. You're earthbound. Watch this. You're earthbound, probably like a lot of us. Or a small percentage. Either one. Who know better? But Most High like, so beloved, the faith, the belief starts with self. Because if you believe in yourself first, not in people, first you have to believe in self. Must. That's what you orchestrate, raise, guide rail for your children to believe in themselves all the way from birth, all the way to 18, 21, whatever age. So when they leave out that house, they believe in themselves, that they don't have to be puppeteered, tangled by anybody else outside that house. Knowing because you taught them and you didn't puppeteer them and do that like that to many of us, right? Be self-sufficient, da-da-da. Believe in yourself. And then if you add that higher power in there of belief, fittingly, because believing, did you make yourself? No, I didn't, sir. No, I didn't, ma'am. And knowing the creation formula, it goes back to the lineage of was. But it goes back to the lineage of we understand that we didn't make ourselves, so therefore the Most High, this is a God plan down here, not the devil's. Now, the devil was instrumental. We cannot tell a lie about that, because the devil themselves is godly. I know that's going to strike a lot of people crazy, but it's the truth. And what the devil do in its godly realm is just use it for evil. Just want to be evil. Because what godly mean? Godly mean you have power over others. What's that mean? You have power, wisdom over others. You have power, wisdom that others don't have. Not everybody is godly. I mean, not everybody is a God complex, I should say. Folks can be godly though, all right? But there's levels to this, we understand. But the point I'm trying to attach is the being distracted with your belief and your faith. When you lose faith in God, Most High, this is for my young beloveds. I understand when I lose faith in Most High, then I have lost faith in myself. See how it works? That's easy for me to understand. I can never lose faith in Most High because I'm always gonna believe in Sean. See, that's what I'm trying to bring on. As long as you believe in you, you still believe in Most High. Yeah, you're gonna waver. You know, this is what this flesh is supposed to do. All right? But be proud of how you don't waver like most around you. You know what I'm saying? That they let the flesh take control. Yeah, you fall down. Yeah, you have your moments, things like that. But who you able to come back to? Myself. Come back to myself, my meditation, my prayer, whatever I need to do to bring that level of liquid, you know what I'm saying? To make me understand, spread around and be like, yeah, you know. All right. Many continue to say things like you don't know. You don't know this and you don't know who you are. No, we know. All right. But like we keep saying, you're so shocked about the nonchalant and da-da-da because that's how Most High built this. For sure. Why? Look around you. Look around you. We have too many examples of godly ones operating outside. Just outside. Not inside. Just outside. How many cars you got? I got a couple Cadillacs. How many houses you got? I got. How much money you got? You still pastoring at that church? Yeah. How many in your church below the poverty line? In your mosque, in your this? All our religious things. How many below the poverty line? How many homeless? What are we doing about it? Da-da-da. Because, watch this. Once you inside, got the facility, got this and that. The facility is ability to reach outside to bring others inside. Saying something. You know, we talk about, young folks, I want you to listen. Reason why we keep harping on stuff, homeless and things like this. I'm trying to tell you something. You got a father, mother in their 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. I need you to go to him and ask him as soon as possible, as soon as you can. Mama, daddy, granddaddy, grandmama. Did y'all have homeless like this back in y'all day? I'm already give you a secret what they gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you the answers to the test. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. And beloved, we went through a recession. It was right before Reagan. People know. Them hostages got done. Mr. Carter was out to talk to them folks over there, let our people go, and they was holding oils, barrels. And I remember them long lines of gas lines. You get at the gas pump at 3, you leaving the gas pump at 7. It's real. Or you waiting in there all night, and mama's like, hey, we ain't doing that. But people waiting all night, just get some gas. Tank gas, go gas. So, them were times you would wonder and think, that's when people would go homeless and that. And if folks look back then, I love them Jimmy Carter eras because people were godly back then. Godly realm took over then. Where's it? Folks don't like Woodstock. Not understand Woodstock was a godly realm bring in too. Yeah. And people believed in themselves. Go look at that, research that stuff. Why I bring this up? Because these are folks that was against the grain. And believe it or not, you got political folks that were political people today. And main one, I hope, I remember a senator on the Hill who had protested against Vietnam. Go do your research. A lot of them. Who was a senator in our modern, after protesting, was a hippie, da-da-da, you know what I'm saying? All of them. Protesting against Vietnam, da-da-da. And then later on, 10, 20 years later, senator. Yeah. So, our times are moving. These are one of our prominent times. Everybody knows what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You know it's the change because now we got UFOs and yeah, we made some UFOs and yeah, I think some folks out there on Mars and this and that, all kinds of stuff opening up. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's true or not, but the explosion of how we've been operating in here in our fishbowl and why? So many people are, why? My humble, free, loving opinion to bring us closer to what's the reality. We're not treating each other good out here. We could care less about each other out here. And many people think that that's why they came into this convolute of the infinite eight. And the reality of it, watch this. The beloved said it last night. That's why it came to me. You know what I'm saying? The emotion. I'm listening. I'm like, he's like, you tired. And it's like, tired of this? Tired of the fact that, I almost got in a fight with a dude yesterday over because he cut me off. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like it. I went and cut him off. He was sent to do that stuff and all that stuff. Nah, it's daily life stuff. Maybe the tide is this is deja vu. Not just for me, for a lot of us. I listened to somebody equated, had been listening to him for a year or so, for a long time. I stopped listening to him, but she brought up the point of many souls have been here. You could tell, they could tell, but then so many on the trimester, first time, second time, whatever. And that's why so many of us not catching. I rebel against that. Why? Because, watch this. There's some initials, of course, you know what I'm saying? But if this world has been here billions, and we know this now, we don't have to qualm, we've been here billions, then we didn't, all souls that we think we know that are new, that I don't think, just me, just Sean. What I presume and see is, what would make sense to me? Every season, watch this, every season or every other season, especially the season that a team wins the championship, what always happens? Or most of the time happens. Do they keep the team together, or do they disband the team and new team, right? And then when that happens, so all the other teams start, oh my God, the championship team and picked up such and such and such and such. And then that's when everybody start floating people around. Change. Mixing the teams up. See who compatible with. Anybody with me right now? We do this on a human level. Not us. You do too. You might not be the owner of that team and stuff, but you're a human being, right? So you correlate. You can see. Mirror effect that. What he does, you can do. You just ain't doing it. She doing it. All right? That's it. So the team, we're supposed to be a team down here in some ways or form. There's a lot of teams down here. Human. So in that billion-year span, it just makes sense. Most I gotta mix this stuff up. So some of us ain't even been around each other in lifetime. See what I'm talking about? My last lifetime, that lifetime, woo, woo, woo. Yeah. I'm tired of, I'm tired of seeing same folks, same, mix this up. I know, makes a lot of sense. And just correlate stuff what we do in our human effect, in this skin. You're a spirit still though. Once you die, you go somewhere, right? Once the body, you don't die, the body die. Folks know this, right? Our babies know this, right? The body die, that's it. Goes back to the ground. That's what you was made of. You was made just like these animals. Made out of some of these animals, some of this, some of that. Matter, right? All this world is matter. Everything you see, matter. The tables matter. I won't go that far because that'll be going too far over somebody's. But so yeah, just makes sense. So I correlate that to what everybody, if you take yourself and you go John chapter 10 and you understand what is being told to you, are you not one below me? Well, yes, we are. You made us. Father, Mother, Yahweh, Zuda, Esau, Zudakias, whatever you want, all the beautiful names you want to give Most High. Give them to him. Evidently, Most High responds, right? In them teams. What teams you talking about? Team Christianity, Team Muslim, Team... Still a team. Right? You just play on another team. Watch it. But when the teams... Watch this, beloved. What? You ready? The teams that are description as teams in our world form, basketball team, football team, hockey team, baseball team, teams, right? Watch this, pay attention. Them teams that identify as being teams and teammates, beings, to win, we're going to have to get along, bro. To win, we're going to have to get along, sis. To win, nah, man, we can't be talking bad about the referee now. Referee in the middle. Referee just neutral. You know what I'm saying? Leave the referee alone. Don't spit on the referee. I ask our godly realm. I speak to our godly realm. I think you already know the question I'm going to ask. Are we being good teammates? Is the godly folk, godly realm being good teammates? Somebody, ooh, that touched somebody. I got you. That touched somebody. Heavy. It's the facts. Are we? Because how I look at it, you've been watching me. It don't matter which path I walk that has been set to keep the passage open to Most High. Is the passage of Buddhism still open to Most High? Almost definitely. It ain't never closed. Not over here. Not in this family. Is the passage to Christianity still open? Almost definitely. Most powerful team on the earth. Christian sex. Because it spreads. Christianity can, when we look at it, is it that you just having a Christ conscious? Christ conscious being that Jesus, whether you call him Jesus, Esau, Yah, walked in a similar fashion among and went against the grain. And we know that wasn't feared by the things that's coming at them or anything because of the sacrifice willing to stand up for. Let's say stand up for. And other eyes die for. Right? Some folks, I don't play mix with things because if you ain't there, you weren't there, then what history do you know? Only what you was told, tradition and stuff like that. So there's a couple of things I adhere to. I know about Jesus's death. Everybody knows about that on the cross. But then I also know about Jesus's life and then getting married and going about life. And then Jesus's, the Holy Grail we talk about, we look at something being instrumental, a something. When the Holy Grail is a bloodline. All right? That's it. So that's just the bloodline. Jesus' bloodline, continuing bloodline. All right? You don't believe that? What'll help with that is Da Vinci Code. Tom Hanks did a great job in the movies. Da Vinci Code. Sophia. That's a name right there, Sophia. So, belief. I can keep coming because in my honesty, I communicate with the Most High daily. Most of y'all see whatever, communication y'all got within, y'all able to hear. I'm thankful for everything that I get, have, go through, bound over, because I understand there's some things you can control, but there's some things that you make happen that you're not controlling at all. You're just making sure you walk through because you know you have the backing of the Most High. All right? And don't be fooled to think I don't know what they tried to do. Much of understanding what they're going to fail anyway. Like I told them, I'm the prescription right now. So, though I might not remember everything that I have said in the past to so many and stuff like that, it needs to be registered up to the front through you, so many that give me the clues and sentiments of the videos you watch and you explain, so I catch on very quick with that. And what is helpful for me is you knowing what's coming at me, how much, and da-da-da, woo-woo. Though you see the strength and ding, you still understand I'm a human being. I get weak, I get tired, I get angry, I get confused. All these things that we all go through. But the beauty of the orchestration of how it's going now and seeing that it's working, why? Because when I'm tired, see what I'm talking about? Who there? When I'm weak, when I'm angry, I said that's word. And then the beauty of me able to look at the mirror effect. And sometimes it's hurtful, it's painful because, I can't lie to you, I can see some of y'all. I can see your heart. Right? And your heart, many of y'all heart bleed for goodness and well-being, you know what I'm saying? And want people to be well-being and taking care of things and things like that. And when you see folks getting attacked or going through that your heart bleeds just as hard as anybody else's, you know what I'm saying? So we understand that. So that's just Most High working, all right? That's just Most High working. And we keep that tone. We keep it calm. We keep it collective, all right, in so many ways. We keep it understanding. We keep it open. You get for those of you who adhere to the prescription and you get faults and stuff like that, people telling you stuff like, well, you flow with the wind and you don't know what side you're on and da-da-da and da-da-da. Beloved, let me show you something. You're on the right side. You're on the right side. We're gonna get you're on the right side, but we're just in the wrong time right now. We're in the right time, but timing. See that? We're in the right time, we're just in the wrong timing. See, your attitude, my attitude, it's for future. See how it go? But it's prepping now. Prepping now. Prepping who? Them babies that's watching you, them 5-year-olds. That little baby that hold the phone and pamper full up and it just can touch everything and we think ain't listening stuff. They listening. Remember I told you what your ultimate communication is to Most High. Many people think it's their face. They hey, woo, and hollering. Nah. If Most High put a mustard seed, the theory of my beloveds would know what I'm talking about. The theory of when Jacob was creating, or others was creating, and Supreme Mother was like, what you doing? This ain't good, son. Talking to the earthbound son. Sons. It's 23. He's a scientist. He's saying, stood in the back, said, I'm gonna put this little thing inside this thing that you making. And touch the heart. Therefore, the creation wouldn't just be an abomination. And by doing so, once that's made, for it not to operate in the robotic mode of what at that time that it was made, point is made. You know, we developed through time. You know what I'm saying? We understand. Went from hitting rocks against each other to make fire to matches and lighters and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we hear now. That indication of that is your heartbeat. How does it beat? What is the rhythm of it? What's the rhythm of it? And then is your heart lined up? Command center heart, your mind. And I guess we seem to think that Most High don't know if it's lined up or not. It's like, Most High know. Most High know. That's how he look through you. That's how we look through. Just the sound of your heartbeat with the registering. Your heartbeat, your heart itself can tell so much about the individual, how it sway, right? When you see somebody and they drop, what heart space are they in? I don't think that fool in any heart space. See what I'm talking about? But you see that same person driving, boom, and you see a struggling person on the corner and stuff, and you reaching out, giving $5 to $10. What heart space are they in? Yeah, now you working with me. Now you working with me. And the Most High, it's not, don't get the heart, that signification of the visual optic is for us. That's for us, because we in the physical. Most High ain't in no physical. Most High ain't in no physical. The Most High in your heart. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Watch this though. Watch this. Most High in your heart, whether you operate it or not. That mustard seed. See how it go? So that one drop, you go, look at this godless person. Don't say that. Just not operating in it. Watch this. That same person you see then, 5 years from now, because got in a wreck, something like that, something had happened. That's why they stopping and holding out the window a couple of dollars, and they driving a little slower now and paying more attention to their surroundings. Because Most High done gave them something to think about. I'm saying something. That usually is when, ain't that what Charlie said? Yeah, I believe in Jesus when I go to jail. Okay. I knew there was a purpose to always keep them close, keep them closer, because there will come a point in time where that, or in some of our lives, there'll come a point in time where that you'll be working so well and have such great potential that it'll be shown to your beloveds among you that you truly are working in your godly space, your ascension, your highest godly space, right? How will it be shown? When you quail about not taking sides, how can I take sides? There's powerful Democrats over there that I like. There's powerful Republicans over there that I like. Why would I join a party if I join a party, it's going to exclude somebody saying something? But I understand. I'm just talking Sean's opinion. I'm talking about, I understand the political football. You know what I'm saying? Why would I denounce a religion when 9 times out of 10, when you do that, religion or be racism or something like that, God gonna do something that make you second guess that. You mess around and have an accident, and I sit up here and talk about I hate white folks. I hate this and I hate Chinese. I hate woo. And I'm sitting behind the steering wheel, and before the EMT or cops come and stuff like that, the car on fire. I need somebody to get me out the car now. Am I gonna be worrying about who? A white man saved me, a Chinese, a Japanese, a Mexican saved me. It's almost our work on this. Many of us know. So, no, not trying to operate like God. Never that. Can't. Impossible. For me. But understand the prescription that you try to send out there, evil, with, okay, remember he said, you want to destroy somebody, give him a lot of power. Give him a lot of power. Give him a lot of power. He gonna mess it up. It's not power. It's just being open and understanding that you know what's necessary, at times what's necessary to say. What's gonna move the trajectory. What's gonna put the space forward and not have the space stagnant. So we keep moving, all right? Thank y'all for staying. If you stayed this long, give it up to yourself. Give it up to yourself, for sure. Pat yourself on the back. Pat yourself on the back. Got to do that for ourselves. Big yourself up. Because if you don't big yourself up, then you're not going to be able to big nobody else up. Or recognize the need to facilitate somebody else bigging them up, all right? It's hard to do, all right? So some folks out there have to have people tell me I'm doing good. If not, then you wondering why you see. Lord, thank you. It's beautiful when you can fight smart. You wonder why you see somebody 1 minute making discombobulated content and flying off the handle the other minute, got a gun in the other minute, and calm in the other minute. Like they articulate and serious. Talking about somebody in the other minute, you see what I'm talking about? Come to my therapy. You was next to it. You came next door to a couple, what was it, a year ago, 2 years ago, something. So you know you need it. So you come to the therapy. I get that eye straight. Love you. Stay up, Brown. Cromie. Love you, bro. All them Browns out there. You know what I'm talking about. And everybody else. You Shelmans, you Courts. I ain't talked to my people in a while. Oh yeah, I got love for y'all. It might be distant, it might be extensive. We grown. We grown. Let's act like we grown. Ain't like we lived on top of each other and we came over each other's house all the time. We got to be smart about this, what we talking about out here. So I was never a black sheep, really, really. In a way, I was, because I just did things differently, and I didn't wait on people and stuff like that. But the reality of it is, I was just always a lone wolf, lone child. I was raised by myself with my mom, so you know what I'm saying. So when I did get to the extended family, it was already set in me that you're alone. You was playing, you was shooting them baskets, you was throwing that football against that wall, you was throwing that baseball, all that, kicking that soccer ball against that wall by yourself. So when I got there, it was, me and my younger one, he was so much a loner because he was with himself, being the man in that house. So yeah, worked out. So we good because we getting some therapy, get our chest, get our stuff. Not carrying yesterday with me. All right, not carrying yesterday with me. I reflected. I came to. I'll be real with y'all. I'll be real. I got to. It's for somebody. Then I got another one. I came to tears this morning about 3, 4. I was listening to somebody. And the reason I was grateful to the Most High. I was grateful to be able to be listening to that individual at that point in time, because what struck when they was talking was I was seeing me in the streets fighting and taking it there and just being disruptive. And I think that's why that's why the analogy of, you tired came up. And no, it was just that I am so grateful. It's just I don't woo-hoo myself, you know what I'm saying? It's not that time with so many people going through so much. That's what you tired, you know what I'm saying? You see so many people going through so much, and because we feel and we see and stuff like that, we'd be stupid to think that don't put an impact on us. And when you say, well, don't watch, it don't work. That's a temporary Band-Aid. You know what I'm saying? So until a lot of this madness, until a lot of this madness in this world stop, it'll be what it is. But it's gonna stop. The folks gonna be forced to stop. So we good. And they know. That's why they keep doing it, because they're like, how long can I hold it off before it come and touch me? All right. So yeah, that's everything. Oh, no. One more. To the young folks out there. Particular one. Particular one that has the influence of so many out there. I didn't realize you had that much influence, and I'm grateful for that, because, if I was somebody in your life to you, influence to any young folk out there, to see young people at a young age go through a system, meaning the law, punishment, that we got too many examples that we can dial up, clickbait, look at. Remember when such and such went to jail? Yeah, they ain't recovered. Remember when such and such went to jail? Yeah, they got out, they on them drugs, remember, back and forth to jail. And you got people now, right now, same condition, bro. So for me, yes, I'm an influence, uplift, beautiful young folk out there that's on the stage right now, packing them concerts, because of the beautiful transformation one did. Took it to heart. You see it. You see you on stage, touching people's heart. You got grown men crying. Well, and right, I said, the music is your time. This is y'all's time. That's y'all music. So we're not really supposed to identify or really even agree with it. We're supposed to be the parents and the elders say, yeah, because that's what was done to us. That's just a cycle. But the beauty of it is to be able to grow out that cycle like a Prince, right? Prince was nasty as heck. Prince didn't have no followers when he first came out. Prince come on the stage butt naked on that, draw and everything like, hey bro, ain't nobody want to see you come on stage all naked, fool. We like your music, fool, but yeah, you're hairy and stuff. You just all out here. And he had the grown people. You know what I'm saying? You put some more clothes on, and you can come out with Kiss, Purple Rain. So talking about started getting better with him. We like, all right, man. I might not wear my hair that high right now. You know what I'm saying? I might not wear them platform shoes right now. I might not wear them shoes like what kind of shoes. But we digging that music though. You know, cause one part of time people like this. Hey, you like Prince? You're shy. You like, cause if you say you like Prince, then everybody knew what they knew. Oh, you nasty. You nasty. So just in the beauty of the evolving, man. We always evolving. And the most beautiful thing of it be the least expected. Didn't nobody think that young boy would take that young man out there would do like that, down like that? Did nobody like he done. Truth be told, before you in, why you? Oh, he done. You know, they love counseling black folks out, black men, especially black men. When we go to jail, oh, he done. No, you ain't. As long as you ain't killed nobody, done nothing totally, out of hand, sure. Go on there, take care of your consequences. Come on out and be a beast. And not do like others, make excuses. Robbery this and robbery that and all that stuff. Leave that stuff alone. Don't entertain none of that stuff. If I was you, I was you, don't entertain that stuff. Too talented. Go follow Gunner. Not follow, but you know what I'm saying? Example. Folks out there doing Kendrick out there, you know what I'm saying? Stay, who you here, well, let's just say who you here fighting with. Boy, stop. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Make a talent. Make your talent shine for freedom of expression. Use it in the beauty. Make beautiful art. And you ever need anybody write for a ghostwriter in it? I'll do that for free. For sure. Love. Y'all stay up out there. I'm tired. That's why I'm searching for stuff. Just make sure. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Trying times, being times. I would say, we just got to be careful. We just got to be a lot of careful, like everybody. If our society turns more helpful towards those who don't have, and equate that to, you have a lot, but them days of having a lot and parading that around and that being a badge of honor, them days gone. I don't know if y'all know or not, but they are. So the result of that is to get that honoring system of a healthy, unified front in some ways, then it'd be helpful to help as much as you can if you can. If you can. You don't want to leave yourself assed out, right? So ensuring that, so many of us that know we have to do our part, right? That know. Yeah. Okay. And beloved, We have enough people out here being false that they builders and they this and that. But we're seeing the knick-knack of what they really are, right? When the kickback in the theory is, okay, now you hear it, so now you go get a group that, you know, rival somebody else or try to be something that they not and stir up and bring back the provocative energy and stuff like that. Then you know what the reality was off the bat did, right? What the person was, because generally you should be consistent, right? But the person then reverted back to being what they really, really was. I love y'all out there. Y'all stay tight. 3 up, 3 down. Both shot. We balance out here. Stay balanced. Love you.